Good afternoon from London. Well, it's almost evening and it's a bright August day here in London. And hello to all dear comrades, friends and supporters from Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche Idea, chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK, an official delegate of KFA for the UK, president of the Association for the Study of Songun Politics of the UK, and of course the owner of this very channel, Songun 007, Voice of Songun and Juche in the UK. And today is a very important day in people's career. It is, of course, the day of Songun, or Army First policy. And it was on this very day, the 25th of August 1960, that Chairman Kim Jong-il started the Songun revolutionary leadership by visiting the historic Seoul Ryukyong-su Guards 105th Tank Division of the Korean People's Army. It was the unit of the Korean People's Army that was first to enter Seoul on the 28th of June 1950, when South Korea was liberated from US imperialist and South Korean fascist puppet colonial rule. And it was Tank No. 312 of this unit that proudly participated in the grand military parade for the 70th anniversary of victory in the Great Fatherland Liberation War against the US imperialist aggressors, the parade that was held on the 27th of July. When visiting the Seoul Ryukyong-su Guards 105th Tank Division of the KPA, Chairman Kim Jong-il put forward the militant and revolutionary slogan, which is, "Let us defend with our very lives the party's Central Committee, headed by respected Comrade Kim Il-sung." This slogan was the very encapsulation of the idea that the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Juche Korea are the Revolutionary Armed Forces of the Workers' Party of Korea, and that they are under the leadership of the Workers' Party of Korea. Often Songun politics is wrongly understood outside the DPRK, in fact misunderstood outside the DPRK, as being in some way similar to a military government or about control by the military. But nothing could be further from the truth. In People's Korea, you will actually see the red flag of the Workers' Party of Korea proudly fluttering on military vehicles. And if you've seen many of the DPRK military parades, you would have seen that. The Songun revolutionary leadership was very much about strengthening the leadership and guidance of the WPK over the Revolutionary Armed Forces of People's Korea. Chairman Kim Jong-il built the KPA into a mighty force, not just strong in weaponry and technique, but strong in ideology and politics, as well as loyalty to the party and the leader. As respected Marshal Kim Jong-un wrote in his work titled "Let us add eternal brilliance to Comrade Kim Jong-il's idea and the achievements of the Songun Revolution," and I quote, "Regarding the strengthening of the KPA as the most important of affairs in the Songun Revolution, he raised the KPA as the buttress, the main force of our revolution, and achieved the historic victory in the grim anti-imperialist, anti-US showdown in defence of the country's security and socialism by training the KPA to be the army of the leader, boundlessly faithful to the cause of the WPK, to be an invincible army." End quote. Thanks to the Songun revolutionary leadership of Chairman Kim Jong-il that was carried out unceasingly from the 1960s to the end of his physical life, the self-defensive power of People's Korea just grew and grew. The DPRK triumphed in the sharp anti-US confrontation in incidents such as the Pueblo incident in 1968, the EC-121 incident and the Panmunjom incident. All these incidences proved the vitality and superiority of Songun politics and the Songun revolutionary leadership. Of course, the Cold War never really ended. It is still with us, but regrettably, at the end of the 1980s and early 1990s, many socialist countries and also many socialist countries collapsed, and also many third world countries lost their independence by coming under the domination of the US and world imperialists through neocolonialism and puppet regimes. The US toppled through intervention and war independent governments in Iraq and Libya and other places. However, one country was solid as a rock and stood out as a bastion of socialism in the world: People's Korea, the land of Songun and Juche. Yes, thanks to Songun, People's Korea did not become a colony of US imperialism, and when you hear them bang on and blather about human rights, it's nothing to do with human rights. It's about destroying the socialist system in the DPRK, stamping out the independence of the Korean people and turning the country into a colony of world imperialism. People's Korea, under the Songun revolutionary leadership, has become a socialist, nuclear-powered Juche and an intercontinental ballistic missile power, fully capable of not only withstanding aggression by the US imperialists, but also of waging a sacred war for national reunification and bringing about national reunification. Respected Marshal Kim Jong-un carries forward the cause of the Songun revolutionary leadership started by Chairman Kim Jong-il. Glory to the Songun revolutionary leadership. Long live Juche, long live Songun, long live People's Korea, long live the Korean People's Army. Thank you very much for listening. If you're not already a subscriber to this channel, Songun 007, please consider subscribing, and also to our affiliated channel, Korean Friendship Association of the UK. And above all, tell your friends about the channel and share content from the channel as much as you possibly can. These videos need to be shared as widely as possible in order to defend People's Korea with no ifs or buts. You can also support our activities in a number of ways. I think the most important thing is for people to actually take part in our events, both online and in real life. We've got a big event coming up on the 2nd of September. I hope you will all be there, either in person or online. Please check out our social media for details of that event. You can also donate to KFA UK, and maybe we'll also set up a PayPal for the British group for the study of the Juche Idea. I think that might be a good idea. And we have an active publishing program to combat the lies about People's Korea, tell people the reality about People's Korea, and spread the truth about the Juche Idea and Songun Idea. There'll be a link in the description. Please check it out. So I wish everyone a happy day of Songun. Have a great day, and I'll be back soon. So see you all again soon. Goodbye.